This is the eHealth Radio Network, your source for health advice on demand. And now your host, Eric Michaels.
Thanks for joining us once again here on the eHealth Radio Network. This is your host, Eric Michaels. eHealth Radio gives you the most current health information, news, and advice featuring some of the leading innovators in healthcare and wellness who are changing healthcare as we know it. For more eHealth Radio reports, we invite you to visit our main radio channel site at eHealthRadioNetwork.com. Today we're speaking with Alex Galindez, the CEO of ROAR Organics, the amazing organic drink that is loaded with vitamins and electrolytes. And Alex, thanks for joining us here today on eHealth Radio.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. I feel very, very lucky to be here with you today.
And I feel exactly the same. So lucky to have you with us today, Alex. And thanks so much for your time during this busy time of year. So to kick things off, tell us about your background and how it led you to ROAR. Let's start there.
Yes, thank you. Well, thanks so much for asking. I have a long-standing background in beverage. I've been in beverage for about 20 years, so started when I was 2. Just kidding. Started my career with Red Bull when Red Bull actually launched in the U.S., so there really wasn't an energy drink category. And Red Bull was first to market here in the U.S., and then shortly after that, launched VitaminWater and SmartWater. So this is, maybe 15 years ago when, there was no vitamin-enhanced beverage category either. So lucky to have, 2 brands that kind of created categories for them. And recently I was general manager of Blueprint Cold Pressed Juice. It's basically a vegetable and fruit juice that uses cold pressed vegetables and fruits for nutrition. And now I am CEO of ROAR. I actually just joined about 5 to 6 months ago, and we've got big things planned for the brand. I had always been a big fan of ROAR. I'm just a big fan of basically, functional beverages and things that taste great but also do something for you beyond just tasting great. And ROAR caught my attention a couple of years ago. I'm, a big fan of electrolytes and certainly vitamins and antioxidants, just, kind of beverages that work really, really hard. I'm a big fan of. And tasted my first ROAR a couple of years ago. Had been kind of following the brand ever since, and was lucky enough to get the call to come, lead the organization as we enter our next chapter of growth. So really excited to be here leading the brand.
And I'd say that's quite a background, and ROAR certainly found someone great like yourself to fill the role. So this is pretty awesome in all regards. Now, take it further. As the CEO of ROAR Organics, what is ROAR?
Yes. So ROAR Organic is a vitamin, antioxidant, and electrolyte enhanced beverage. So it basically has like 3 main benefits that it drives for consumers. It's got 100% daily value of vitamins B5, B6, and B12, which are known as like your energy vitamins and your stress vitamins. So what ends up happening is, when you're under stress, usually your vitamin B production is limited or impacted. So you see a lot of people who take vitamin B, either as a supplement. Some people even do like vitamin B12 shots, when the need for energy is there. So we've got 100% daily value of the vitamin Bs and 100% daily value of vitamin C, with a very timely vitamin these days for immunity. And then we've got antioxidant vitamins, also at 100% daily value, so vitamins A, C, and E. And as you may or may not know, antioxidants are great just to kind of fight off free radicals, overall wellness. Antioxidants, just basically help your body kind of fight and protect. And coconut-based electrolytes. So electrolytes, we know, keep you hydrated. Whether you're fighting off a cold or had a bit of a rough night out the night before, electrolytes are a really great way to just get you rapid hydration, so that you can hydrate quickly without having to have tons of water. So, 3 real benefits there that are, pulled together into one bottle. It comes in 4 flavors. So mango clementine, which is the one that I'm drinking now, and my favorite, cucumber watermelon, Georgia peach, and blueberry acai are the 4 flavors. And they're just packed and loaded with really good stuff. So, whether it's flu season or, even hate to say, but COVID, and you're just trying to stay hydrated as an overall practice, to stay healthy, it's a great alternative.
Well, it certainly is fulfilling the vision. It tastes great, and it also is healthy and keeps you hydrated. You got to love that. Now, I'd be curious. You mentioned your flavors. What is your favorite flavor?
So I do love the mango clementine, but the cucumber watermelon is so refreshing. And whether, you have the cucumber watermelon or the blueberry acai or the Georgia peach, you can do it without any guilt. It's only, 10 calories per serving, 20 calories per bottle, and only 2 to 3 grams of sugar. So, in addition to all of those vitamins and all of those benefits, you can feel good about drinking it because sugar and calories are really, really low.
And yet another bonus for sure today. We're speaking with Alex Galindez, the CEO of ROAR Organics, the amazing organic drink that is loaded with vitamins and electrolytes. She's joined us here today on eHealth Radio's Health News and Nutrition channels, a part of the eHealth Radio Network. Now, earlier you mentioned hydration. Why is now more important than ever to stay hydrated?
Well, first of all, cold weather not helping things. It's been a tough year as it is. And I think, one of the things that happens when you're feeling, run down, it's just you get depleted, from a vitamin perspective. So we know that COVID is out there, and staying hydrated has always been, a good practice. And if you can do so, again, with, an infusion of vitamins and electrolytes even more so. And, certainly I think people are stressed. It's been a difficult year. And as I mentioned, vitamins do get depleted, under stress and strain. So it's never been more timely, I think, to have, foods and beverages that are providing a benefit beyond just tasting great. And ROAR, luckily, even before COVID was doing that. And, we actually, going into 2021, are reformulating to actually, even make our vitamin pack and our vitamin benefit even greater. So I think, consumers and folks are going to be continuing to seek things that work really hard. And I think we've got a winning formula.
Now, looking ahead, Alex, what can we expect from ROAR coming up next year in 2021, which is just about a week away?
Yeah, so we're relaunching the brand, as I mentioned, reformulating. The actual taste of ROAR is going to be the same. There are a few of the flavors that actually got way better. But it's going to be fortified. So you're going to see, just a really, really potent and efficacious amount of vitamins in there. We're also rebranding. We've got, a new bottle that we're releasing that's beautiful, as well as a ton of marketing and public relations, just kind of generating awareness about ROAR. We're now available actually nationally in 7-Eleven. So, creating a lot of awareness to let people know where they can find us. We're in about 7,500 7-Eleven stores across the country, which is great. We're also available, obviously, on Amazon. Other locations are Wegmans, which is, a great grocery store as well. And in a lot of the natural grocery stores. It is an organic product. So, certainly your health and wellness stores or, your natural stores are going to be a likely place for us in addition, as I mentioned, to 7-Eleven.
Certainly is fantastic. Sounds like you're easy to find and to have access to ROAR Organics products. Good stuff. In conclusion, any closing thoughts, a final word, or anything else you'd like to share as we conclude today?
Yeah, I'd say, definitely staying hydrated continues to be, really important. Obviously, wearing masks and trying just to, keep yourself hydrated and energized. I think we still got a few tough weeks ahead of us, but hopefully we'll turn the corner on what has been, a pretty tough year in the next couple of days here. So hydrate, wear a mask, and, get your flu shot. I would say those would be my 3 tips.
I certainly appreciate that advice. In conclusion, we can certainly use that as we wrap up what has been a very difficult year, and we're on the backside of this, it seems like. And 2021 certainly looks to be a lot brighter. Where can listeners go online and get more information on ROAR Organics if they choose to?
Yeah, you can find us at www.roarorganic.com. We're also at ROAR Organic on Instagram, so you can follow us there. And we're pretty good about posting some real beautiful photography there, so definitely follow us.
And again, listeners, it is roarorganic.com. Alex, all the best. Thanks so much for joining us here today on eHealth Radio. Certainly enjoyed your visit with us here today.
Thank you. Stay safe and healthy. Thanks so much for having me.
And you too, and it certainly has been our pleasure. We've been speaking with Alex Galindez, the CEO of ROAR Organics, the amazing organic drink that is loaded with vitamins and electrolytes. And for all the details, visit roarorganic.com. And again, this has been your host, Eric Michaels, and we do thank you for your continued support of the eHealth Radio Network. Join us again soon for another episode that will help further expand your knowledge on those things that are important to your health and wellness. For more eHealth Radio reports, we invite you to visit our main radio channel site at eHealthRadioNetwork.com. And as always, we do thank you for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in to the eHealth Radio Network. For more information or to subscribe to this podcast, visit eHealthRadioNetwork.com.